So right now I'm actually going on vacation, so I'm going to show you really quick what I'm going to do to prepare for travel. So first thing that I'm doing right now is getting my monster mash ready. So what I start with is I saute peppers and spinach usually. Throw the peppers in first because they take longer to cook than the spinach. Not by much though. I cut them long ways and then I cut them into smaller bits. I find for like in the thermos you don't want super long pieces of bell pepper. It helps with the consistency of the rice and the bison. It's frozen spinach I have. I'm just going to throw like a half teaspoon of salt on that. A little bit of black pepper. I actually have to leave soon, so I'm doing this as fast as I can. Okay. Spinach. Should be good enough. Alright, so while the veggies are cooking up, I just want to show you what I did. I haven't flown in an airplane for like at least 10 years. So I was kind of concerned on how I was going to take care of everything, my food, and being prepared. I don't like to go anywhere and not have food with me when I get there. I know some people like don't worry about it, they just bring enough food and then they go to the grocery store when they get there. But I like having some just in case anything comes up. So what I did yesterday is I pre-cooked a lot of my meats, and then I used this vacuum sealer here that my girlfriend's mom actually got a long time ago for $5. There's still the sticker on it. A long time ago, and I just never used it, and I was like, you know, that'd be a perfect idea to freeze it so it defrosts on my way there and it's ready to go when I get there. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to fit, but I have a mixture of bison and 8812. I have 8812 ground beef. I have top sirloin steak here, chicken breast, bison, all that good stuff. And it's all pre-portioned in the amounts that I need it for. And then what I did was I went to Walmart and I grabbed this cooler for like $5, and it's going to go in my carry-on bag, if it'll fit. Hopefully. All right, so I cooked up the veggies. What I'm going to do now is, some people I've seen, like even Stan with the Monster Mash, will take it and put it in a separate container. There's many different ways to do it. I just like to cook my veggies and then just do it all in the pan. So what I'm going to do is I have, I already pre-weighed this out, but it's bison, pre-portioned 12 ounces, so it's 2 meals worth. So put all that in the pan. I have these patties I got to cut up. If you're a bodybuilder and you're not cutting your meat with scissors, what are you doing? That's literally like, I don't know, I figured this out from day one. It's like cutting your food into smaller pieces just makes it so much easier. And I'm always amazed when someone's like has a steak or something or has beef and they're just eating it with a knife and a fork. When you spend like, you're eating 6 meals a day, you're spending hours eating, like it doesn't make any logical sense to add time to the amount that you have to spend eating. And this just saves you time and it makes it more easier to get larger volumes down. Okay, so I got that cut up. Let me get rid of any of the small pieces. I'm not going to actually mash this. I mash it when I'm getting larger and larger volumes of food down. But right now, I'm still pretty hungry, so I still like having some like texture to my food. I don't like having it mashed together. But if I was going to, I would either do it in a non-stick pan or I would take it out and put it in a separate dish and use this. It's called the serrated masher or serrated chopper on Amazon. And then I would chop it up like that just to make it more palatable. I would also add dextrose onto it. All right, and then I got Costco chicken stock. I only use Costco chicken stock because it doesn't have vegetable oil or any of the other crap that other places put in. I'm just going to put a decent amount, like a cup or two. When I'm not in the off season, I try to keep the liquid down. As I deeper in the off season, more liquid, more dextrose, mash up the food. But like I said, I like having some texture right now. I don't want the food to just go right through me and to not feel like I'm eating anything. So I'm gonna let that heat up, and then I got my rice. Over here, I pre-weighed out 100 grams worth of carbs with the rice because I'm gonna do 2 meals here. I have my 2 thermoses here. All right, excuse my dog's whining. She knows we're leaving. Navi, shh. It's okay, baby. All right, so what I'm doing is just further mashing it up a little bit with the spatula. It's starting to heat up. Navi, throw it in a sec. Shh. Hey.
Behave.
Okay. So now I'm going to take, this is 100 grams worth of carbs rice. I'm doing 50 grams of meal right now. I'm just going to add it in so I can mix it up. It's already hot. And I did use a little bit of chicken stock to cook this as well. Not a whole lot, but chicken stock is good for digestion. It's got a little bit of sodium in there too. Okay, that's it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your rice scooper. I've seen like Stan use a funnel to actually get the food into the thermos. I used to use like a spoon, and it would take me so long and I would just get food everywhere. Probably the funnel is the best option, but for convenience right now, his is like a wide mouth funnel, so it would be like cut off right here, so it would fit in here, and then you could dump the food in. But for convenience, the scooper works fine. So what we're gonna do, take this, make sure it's all just kind of equal. Okay, and then we're gonna start scooping it in. And don't take super big scoops. Alright, so there you have it. That's just going to be my little traveling logistics. So 2 thermoses. I also have a disposable container, which I'm going to eat before I board the plane. So I'll have a meal. The flight's only 2 hours, so these are just backup for when I land. I don't have to rush to the grocery store and start to cook. I've done tests on this before. I brought one to work, and it had been 8 hours, and we tested it with a thermometer, and it was still like, I can't remember the exact temperature, like 130 degrees. It was still hot when it was in the thermos. So these are great. The food doesn't cool down, doesn't grow bacteria. This I'm going to eat pretty quickly, so it's not going to have a whole lot of time to cool down, dump the container, and it's out of my way. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing for traveling. I hope that helps you out. I was kind of freaking out when I learned I was flying and didn't really know what to do with my food and everything. Here, let me show you my suitcase real quick too. So I was able to fit that cooler in like right here, and then I have my CPAP along the side, all my clothes, and then my thermoses are going in this backpack here. So